Hey YouTube, it's K22 here, and I'm introducing a new K22 Productions app. And what this will do is install all K22 icons to your laptop. And from there you can open it within this application. So let me go ahead and just show you what the icons look like. We have now 3 types of files that K22 is able to produce and use in our applications. We have the XKMGT files, the KMGT files, and the LKMGT files. Now you can, once you open up the application known as, here let me just show you. So you'll download this application. It's called K22 Open File Association. You will double click it, open it, and allow permission. It will then register all these 3 icons to your computer. And then you will be able to associate with them in here. Now just for a quick default look, this is what it will look like. The colors are the same as what it would look like when you first download it. Now what you can actually do is just find the file that you want to open and then just double click it, and it will open it up in the file association. So hello, this is an XKMGT file. Pretty much this tells you what all the properties are of it, and I made this file. So XKMGTs are like files you users make, not the K22 admin, but you guys. And this can hold encryptions, decryptions, text, jibber jabber, file locations, and etc. Now, KMGT files, what these present to you are things you can't read. They're all pretty much encryptions. You'll never find one that you can just read. And what you will see here is encryptions, decryptions. These contain text, which can be very rare. Jibber jabber, sometimes it's just false information and misleading encryptions. File locations, usernames, passwords, date of birth, account info, hyperlinks, shortcuts, security extensions, tools, records, logs, and other. Pretty much where you will see this is if you download one of K22 applications, is that you will see this, and if you edit any of the encryption, the application will no longer work. So pretty much what this does, it handles the applications that you use that K22 makes. It may contain your passwords and usernames, so you may never want to ever give out the KMGT files. Those you do not want to mess with because they can contain important information or just misleading information. It just all depends. Also, what these can contain is information that you can send into K22 at the K22@yahoo.com. You can send it to that email, and I or another K22 admin can debug it, and then from there we can help you and make the application work on your laptop. And by the way, all K22 productions are so far only made on Windows-based PCs. So Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows XP, whatnot. Now last one, K22 LKMGT. The L stands for legit. So pretty much what you can do with this is that a user or a K22 admin can read this, and the computer can read it, and so can you. And it can control our applications, but only with certain lines of codes. Text, it's only usually text. You'll never really see encryption in it. It can contain file locations, records, logs, and all other sorts. So there's an application called K22 Security Extension. It's not released to the public yet, but it will be shortly for debugging, and users can test it. But pretty much you would probably create one of these inside that, and it'll just contain file locations of other sources, and then logs of like everything you've done, like history on the web browser, K22 re-resurf. Not sure if you guys have used that, but this will record your history, and then from there you can delete it from inside the re-resurf. Okay, last but not least, Once you open this up, you can create your own KMGT, your LKMGT files and your XKMGT files by doing anything real. Like, you can create your own KMGT files, but it is registered as not a KMGT file. Like, your computer will recognize it as a .kmgt, but our applications will not register it. So let's say, hello YouTube, this is a LKMGT file. You can save it, and then from there you can save it as XKMGT, KMGT, or LKMGT. So file default basic user files, encrypted files, decrypted files, readable files. Then let's give it a name, and let's say hello doc. And then, as you can see, you open it, and then from there you can do whatever you want with that file. You can distribute it or whatever. Now, one thing is not included in this application is the decryption and encryption for KMGT files. That will never be released to the public. Now, just for a quick, just a little bit of information, I'm going to restore these items. Actually, I'll just show you right here. As you guys can see, the KMGT files are mainly red. Now, if you guys know what a stop sign looks like, it is red, and that means stop, caution, whatever. This is pretty much, the red is telling you that you're not going to be able to read it, so don't even try. The green in LKMGT means like go. You can probably understand it more than likely. And then the black XKMGT files are like really dark because our applications don't really register to that. They just create them through your guys' base encryption and decryption. So pretty much it's dark and our application just reject it. So just, you usually reject dark things and you don't really want to go outside in the dark, so you would just reject that idea. So that type of idea is where we got that from. And that's pretty much all I have to show you. But if you guys want to stick along and watch the rest of the video, I'm going to show you guys extra features in the application. Okay. So what you guys can do is you can right click, you can select all, copy, paste, open, save as. So pretty much all the options are usually here. You can change the back color, you can change the forward color. So let's make it purple. Now these are just temporary, they don't last forever, just for a while you have it open at the minute. So yeah, and you can change the font size. And then also you can do the splash. You can view the splash, and this only lasts for maybe about 5-10 seconds depending on whatever. Then what you can do is create your default back color, so it only loads up your forward color, which is the text color, the button colors, default binding. Hey YouTube, sorry I got interrupted, but as I was saying, you can select the default back button color, like the buttons at the top. You can also do default binding advanced, which this isn't really for you users, it's more for like K22 administrators. You guys won't be able to use these tools, and it'd be auto or manual. And then this you don't even have to worry about either. This is for us admin users. And then this, you would normally type in a location somewhere on your computer locating our console module, so like Corey /desktop /K22 console.exe. And that's not released to the public. Then you would save it. Then if it's blank, it would just go to default. As you can see, since I'm admin and I create like 90% of the K22 productions, I have this encryption and decryption button up here at the top, and I guess I can show you guys what it would do. Oh wait, I would have to go to settings, close those. I would have to select auto, and then default binding. Yep, auto. Okay, so save, and then I can encrypt this. And then so it'll encrypt, and then it'll write the new base doc indicating the user, verifying, opening, verifying. So there's like a lot of verifying in this. It's like doing a lot of background check on the computer. So if you guys were to get this application, the console module, you guys wouldn't be able to do such things. Like we would know right away. So here we have it, is the encryption of what we just saw like 2 minutes ago. There's that, and I guess you guys, I wasn't going to show you guys the administrator version, but pretty much the administrator thing is the exact same as your guys's, except we override it with the application based on the computer. Without the console module, for you guys, you cannot access this administrator. So yep, there's that, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this, the new types of files that we're like releasing, and it's just so handy, I guess. And we're creating a lot of new applications actually, and I've been wanting to release them and show them to you guys, but we are publishing mod and VB hosting at webs.com or something like that. We're going to be publishing that website, and it's going to be purchased, and it'll be a lot more updated than it already is. You guys will be able to download a lot more from there than what you already can. I think there's only like 10 downloads, and some of them are like cut off and you can't even download from the download links. So we're going to be getting a lot more better and updated on that, so just stay tuned and watch the next video. I will be introducing some of the new software and what we've been working on. So have a nice day. Like, subscribe, and feel free to comment. Thank you.